This father says he continues to be let down by our government. He's been waiting for his stimulus check, but fears it won't come in time, and he's on the verge of losing everything.
I'm living out of my car, me and my dog. This right here is all I got, and I'm about to lose it.
Tyler Moore of Kernersville is behind on his car payment, among other things.
I get tired of people saying, "Oh, I know exactly how you feel." And they're calling me from the comfort of their own home and air conditioning, and I can hear plates in the background, and so they don't know how I am. They don't know how it feels.
He says the $1,200 in stimulus money will help if it comes in time.
I've just been waiting.
The IRS Get My Payment app says Moore is eligible, and when a payment date is set, the money will be direct deposited into his bank account. The problem is his status has gone unchanged for several months, and Moore desperately needs money now.
I was working with Aramark, and they had narrowed my pay down to as little as possible without me being able to draw unemployment. So I was forced to go find something else.
Moore found a strictly commission-based sales job, but he says sales are hard to come by.
It's bad whenever you don't have, you don't know if you're going to have gas. If you're going to have, I've been eating apples every day.
He's been living out of his car for the last 5 months. He says a gym membership is cheaper than rent.
I use that to be able to take a shower, change clothes.
Moore says the stimulus payment would help ensure he doesn't lose what little he has left.
I'd be able to actually pay my car payment, which is my house. I would be able to feed myself, pay insurance. I'm running out of gas to be able to go to my jobs, to be able to sell. And at nighttime, it gets hot in the car, so I need to be able to run the air conditioner for her and for me.
Moore says it was his mom who suggested he reach out to Fox 46 for help.
She watches you guys every day, and so she told me to call you as much as possible.
Welcome to the Internal Revenue Service.
He says he's tried calling the IRS numerous times.
I'm like, please, just somebody talk to me. I need to know something. And I couldn't ever get anybody to answer.
Meantime, Moore is trying to make the best of an extremely difficult situation.
So this is my bed. And this is my son that my son gave me. This is pretty much it.
Moore says he just wants to do right by his kids.
I just want them to be proud. And right now, I'm not even proud of myself. I can't support them. I want to be able to send money to them, even if I'm not there.
I called the IRS on Moore's behalf a number of times and left several messages. I received this email today from an IRS spokesman. In it, he says Moore should call the Economic Impact Payment number, and with, quote, a little tenacity, he will get through to someone who can help him get his money. Moore, who has called multiple times a week for 2 months, spent hours on hold and still could not reach an agent. I'm going to continue to work with Moore to press the IRS for answers, and we'll let you know what happens.
Michelle, those high bills have since been adjusted to a lower amount.
That's right. We spoke with 2 different families who experienced these unexpected charges. They say they're thankful to Fox 46 for stepping in and helping get their claims reduced. But this potentially impacts thousands of people in the Charlotte area, and they're hoping that shining a spotlight on this issue will propel the parties involved to find a long-term solution.
It's been a black cloud over us for months.
Michael and Monica Dickerson delivered their daughter Olivia at Novant Health Presbyterian Medical Center in May. Weeks later, they received an $8,000 bill from Providence Anesthesiology Associates for her epidural.
This was a lot of added stress.
Their insurance provider, United Healthcare, stopped covering PAA's services in March, leaving UHC members at Novant hospitals paying out of pocket for anesthesiology services.
They're still telling people just have the baby and basically fight the bill after.
The couple tried fighting, but their appeals got denied.
We were kind of at the end of our rope a little bit and running out of options. So we really are grateful for you helping to get us some resolution here.
Fox 46 stepped in and got United Healthcare to step up. The Dickersons saw their claim reduced to just $808.
Now having a resolution just allows us to kind of move forward with our lives a little bit.
United Healthcare and PAA blame each other for driving up patients' medical bills, leaving Novant patients like Amy Daniels paying out of network.
I was looking up on their provider list where you can calculate cost. It still doesn't have an anesthesiologist within 100 miles of the Matthews Hospital.
Daniels delivered her third child at Novant Matthews. Thanks to Fox 46, she now owes a lot less for her epidural.
It ended up being like $1,908. So they did knock off a lot from the $8,000, but it's still a lot more than $773 from 2 years ago with the same insurance. So same hospital.
I've been telling my friends to all call their healthcare and to make a decision, speak to your doctor about if they deliver at other hospitals.
Providence Anesthesiology has set up an assistance hotline. They encourage affected patients to call before they make a payment. And we have that number as well as other resources to help Novant patients resolve their claims on our website, fox46.com. A warning for those waiting on a second stimulus check. There is a new scam that even experts say is genius.
They have gotten more creative. They've refined their messaging.
Tom Bartholomew from the Charlotte Better Business Bureau says the Internal Revenue Service does not email folks. So if you get a message that claims to be the IRS, it's a trap. He says criminals have upped their game since the first round of COVID relief.
It's got the IRS symbol on the email. If you haven't received your stimulus payment yet, it's because we don't have your banking information. We're going to be depositing these directly into your bank account, so please click here so that we can get that money to you as soon as possible.
If you're wondering why you haven't received a stimulus payment yet, head to irs.gov directly and put your banking info in yourself. Scammers are also sending out emails, text messages, even phone calls, telling people it's time to get on the list for the COVID-19 vaccine.
In order to get on the list, they ask for personally identifying information, name, address, phone number, and health insurance if you have that. And then also, if since there's going to be a payment involved, they also ask for either your banking or your credit card information.
Don't. The vaccine is free. Bartholomew says in North Carolina, it's up to residents to reach out to vaccine providers and set up an appointment. In South Carolina, you may receive a notification email, but it won't contain links, another way for thieves to steal your information. So don't click. Instead, go straight to the source.